Hello and welcome. Today I'll be visiting the Airplane Shop's location in Miami, Florida, and I'd be happy to bring you along. I'll be giving you a complete walkthrough of the store and its inventory, so stay tuned to see the massive amounts of 1 to 400, 1 to 200, and even 1 to 500 scale models. Enjoy this tour of an aviation enthusiast's heaven. The Airplane Shop has 3 locations around the United States, one in New Jersey, one in Miami, which is the one we're visiting today, and one in Las Vegas. Their location in Las Vegas is actually where major American aircraft model producer GeminiJets is headquartered. The Airplane Shop in Miami is directly next to the massive Miami International Airport, where travelers from all around the world fly to and from. MIA, the airport's IATA code, is a major secondary hub for American Airlines, so they and their One World partners dominate the tarmac here. The building itself is somewhat hidden from the major street it's on, but rest assured, there's a sign directing you to the shop. Just outside, we're welcomed with the company branding and a display of the store's working hours. Once I walk in, I'm greeted by the polite lady behind the counter and set my eyes upon the massive 1 to 400 scale cabinet. Against the wall to the immediate right is a large display shelf with many 1 to 100 Skymarks models along with some 1 to 200 GeminiJets models. My personal favorite is this American Airlines 737-800 in the sleek Astrojet retro livery by Gemini200. In between the register and that display shelf is yet another shelf, this one holding all of the models that are on sale. The top shelf was filled with many 1 to 400 scale models by GeminiJets, Pheonix, and even some rare 1 to 400 scale Herpa models. The 1 to 400 scale Cargo Lux 744 in the retro livery is actually a model of mine that I got in my first purchase at the Airplane Shop's online site. Below that top shelf are various 1 to 200 scale models by both the European model brand Herpa and American-based Gemini200. You can also see some snap-fit models in between. If we take a step forward from the entrance of the shop, we're presented with a massive selection of 1 to 400 models to choose from, with the majority being from GeminiJets. Let me give you a quick tour of the models that are here today. Right under this gorgeous 1 to 200 United 787-10, we can already see some American Airlines and Atlas Air models. Just below that is a plentiful amount of A220s from Air France and Air Canada. Under that is a lot of British Airways 787s. As we move along the bottom shelf, you can see other airlines such as Bamboo Airways and a good amount of cargo airlines in the back. I'd have to say this part of the shelf is undergoing a British Airways takeover though. Here's a full glance at the models on the entire top shelf. Once we reach the end here, I'll transition to the middle shelf, where we're greeted by a legendary amount of United BTSs in the new livery. It's a shame there aren't more United models, but I'm sure they'll be restocked soon. Check out these models on the middle shelf. And now we're back on the bottom shelf, which has lots of interactive models along with a massive UPS presence. Just to the left of that is another display cabinet, this one for Pheonix models, another 1 to 400 scale producer and brand. As you can see by the wide variety of airlines, they make many different molds and liveries that other brands usually don't, which is what I think makes them special, because it gives the collector a unique selection to choose from. In the far corner behind the cabinets is some more shelves full of extra stock just in case some models need to be restocked. On the top of the cabinet, there are some magazines, and on the wall behind the cabinet are posters of many airports around the US. Behind me is a massive replication of the very front of a jet engine, as well as a small area for airline merchandise such as plushes and shirts. As we make our way to the other half of the store, there is a large display shelf topped with 2 models showcasing a few plastic vertical stabilizers, aka the shark fins of planes. These can be meant to be a desktop decoration, a wall-mounted decoration, or even a certificate decoration, to name a few options. A nice small 1/400 scale retro collection is also elegantly showcased and has models like the British Airways 727, which I didn't know BA ever had, and some old US Airways models in the all-black livery. Below the models are examples of vertical stabilizers that are decorating a business card holder. As we walk through a short hallway to make our way to the other side of the shop, we pass the restroom and emerge right next to the Herpa 1/500 scale section. Similar to the other areas of the store, it is presented in a very neat fashion. Close to that is a shelf unit holding a few 1-200 models by Herpa, along with a few kits and Gemini Aces models. In this one cabinet alone, you can find hundreds of 1/500 scale Herpa models of various airlines, including but most definitely not limited to ITA Airways, Gulf Air, and a beyond satisfying amount of Lufthansa that makes me want to start collecting 1/500. On the wall directly behind the cabinets hang many bag tags, each from a different airline and some representing different planes. I also got the WGA bag tag here last time and brought it along with me through my trek across Europe last summer, but rest assured there are many more options to choose from, as you can see. The tags act as regular ones. On the back you can slide in an information card that you can fill out with things such as your phone number and address in case you lose your luggage. The airplane shop also gives you the option to order a tag with your very own custom image printed on it. It could be a picture of you in a cockpit or even a picture you took while you were plane spotting. In the end though, whether you choose to use them or collect them is up to you. To the right of the 1/500 scale cabinet are many airport layout maps printed by GeminiJets and Herpa. These mats included the ultra-rare 1/400 scale airside-landside extension mat, which I was very surprised to find, along with a few other 1/400 mats, some 1/500 mats, and get this, a 1/1000 mat in the very back. Can't say I know why that's here, and honestly I didn't even know 1/1000 scale was a thing. Can you imagine those adorably tiny models? It must take a lot of precision to add even the largest details on such a small model. You really gotta wonder what the landing gear looked like, right? Off topic. Moving on to the main part of this side of the store, which has a few display shelves near the ceiling with some stunning 1/100 scale models. I really like that WestJet 737-700, which I actually have the baby brother of in 1/400 scale. Sorry I didn't tape it, but directly below those are lots of different Skymarks models in a few different scales, but mainly 1-200. Starting off with the first shelf here, this one holds all of the GeminiMacs models, which is all of the military models Gemini releases. To the left of that is a huge amount of Gemini200 models. And there's even more. In the aisle between the two shelves, you can browse from a massive selection of Gemini200 models. At the end of that walk through 1-200 scale haven, there's some GeminiJets 1/400 scale terminal buildings, both the large satellite terminal set and the airside-landside terminal set. I actually have a full review of the airside-landside set on my channel if you'd like to check that out. It can be found in the unboxings playlist. There are also some more GeminiMacs and some 1/400 scale hangars. Parallel to those are lots of Postage Stamps, which is a snap-fit kit by Darren that has models of many scales. Now to the other side of the second shelf, there are more 1-200 scale models by Herpa, In-Flight 200, and on the bottom lots of 1-100 scale models. I see that WestJet 737. On the wall the shelf is facing are some snap-fit 1-200 models, the brands of which I believe are Limux Wings and Skymarks. To the right of that are many Darren playsets and single planes, along with a few pilot hats, plush, and Runway 24 toys. This is kinda like the kids section of the store. Let's make our way back to the 1/400 scale section. After browsing for what any normal person would say was more than enough time, I came to the conclusion to get 2 GeminiJets models along with the GSE set. Since I'm a member, I happily collect my reward points. I'm still new to the program, but I guess if you get a certain amount of points, you can start exchanging them for free reward money, so I guess it's a good deal. I'll be unboxing the surprise models I got today in my upcoming unboxing, so subscribe so you don't miss out. After I struggled to log into my own membership account, if you're rolling your eyes right now, stop it because you might make eye contact with your brain, I thanked the kind lady at the register and headed out. That was a blast. Thanks for tagging along on my visit to the airplane shop in Miami. I hope you enjoyed the trek through an AvGeek's paradise as much as I did. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I don't usually ask people to do that a lot, but it will really help my channel reach its sub goal of 1,000 by 2025. It's free, it helps out a ton, and if you're not satisfied, you can always unsubscribe, but I don't think it will come to that. As always, thank you very much for watching, have a great day, and until next time, fly safe.